In this video, I'm just going to be doing something a little silly and taking Dazzler against a bunch of tech defenders. This is a concept for a video I've used twice, aside from this. One time with Luke Cage versus Skill Champs, another time with Gore versus Mystics. And I just always like to use it as a true, maybe not a true, but like a fun little showcase of like the power that a champion can achieve. If they can take a bunch of different strong defenders in the opposite class, then it just shows the amount of damage that this character can do and the amount of versatility when it comes to matchups that this character has. And I think Dazzler is that. There's so many different meta defenders that she's just really good for, and not much that's in the way of stopping her from doing the damage that she does. And that's just part of the reason that I like doing these outside of the box, or outside of the class videos, because it can just show just, again, that versatility and just the power of a champion. So we're fighting Iron Man I.W first, and it's just SP1, SP2 kills. Was very intentional about landing my heavy attack when they weren't stunned a lot to gain some extra tempo. And also, you don't ever have to worry about getting stand your grounded with Dazzler because she turns off that mastery, so you can just spam heavies in the corner as often as you want and never have to worry about it. Next up is Future Ant-Man. So this fight, it can go a little wrong if I let Future Ant-Man stack a bunch of armor, so I'm just going to just play it as slow as possible when he does have an armor, and be very intentional about my intercepts, just to try to get them off. Got a nice light intercept there. Dazzler's light attack feels really good to intercept with. It has a really nice push to it to get her closer to the defender, so really like that. And then we're going to get power drained with Fant, of course, but that's fine. We're still going to have the uptime of being able to get to my SP2 with the energy vulnerability still active, even with that power drain. And I did get a little lucky with him not triggering a bunch of armor, but this was also my first attempt, so it's not like I was just waiting until I got the perfect run. This was just my first time using her against this Fant here, and even with the protection, the resonance was able to get around a lot of the damage that would have been capped by his damage cap and his sig ability, so the resonance just was really, really helpful there. So, next up we're fighting Red Skull. I uploaded this video on its own, closer to when I just pulled Dazzler, and this one is probably my favorite one in the video. I moved it a little bit later in the video because, again, I already uploaded it before, but we're going to use two SP1s here. Reason for that is because Red Skull is going to be unlike the other tech defenders we're fighting in this video, where he's going to have a lot of energy resistance and crit resistance. Iron Man I.W also has crit resistance, but he is the only one with either of those. And then I guess Omega Sentinel in the next fight also has a little bit of energy res if I have debuffs on me, but I'm not going to have any debuffs on me. So it's just about keeping my parries up, and then I'm going to throw another SP1 just to max out my tempo and refresh the energy vulnerability. And at this point, we just want to get to that SP2, nail those block taps to hopefully get some nice precisions, and then he's going to hopefully be dead. We get some crits near the end, and then the final hit does plenty of damage, even through that energy resistance and crit resistance he has. So, did that fight in 65 seconds. Again, that fight can definitely go a little awry if you don't get the best crit RNG, but, you know, how often are you going to use Dazzler against tech champs anyway? This is just kind of for fun. So, we're using her against Omega Sentinel now. Omega Sentinel is going to gain 2 armor ups every time I repeat a attack, so we don't want to let her get 5 of them, otherwise she's going to auto block me, and that would be pretty bad. So do that, and then I need to she's going to throw a heavy attack, and then I do light, medium. I need to bait an SP1 real quick, and then she loses some armor, and then what I should be doing is countering her special with my heavy attack, because that would be giving me a lot more tempo, and it would help a lot, but it's okay. We're still going to do plenty of damage on this special too, and then it's going to be enough to finish her off, even without the maximum amount of tempo, which I probably could have ramped up a bit better if I used my heavy attack a bit more. Last up, we're fighting Arcade. This is not in BGs, it's actually going to be an Alliance War mini-boss, but he is going to have more health than he would in BGs. I'm also entering at 40% health, and he also has some different nodes compared to BGs. This Arcade is on node 39, which has Power Snack and a Power Sting node. And the great thing about Dazzler is she is Nullify immune, so I'm never going to trigger Power Snack once in this fight. I don't manage my spacing very well against Arcade, so this fight isn't going to go as cleanly as I'd have liked, but that's okay. I kind of adjust a little bit better as the fight goes on. And then here I'm going to drop my SP2 before the SP1. That was a mistake. I should have obviously gone for the SP1 first. Things just didn't line up as well as I was hoping. So I'm just going to go for the SP2 here. I do go into his cloud, which is a little annoying, because now I'm eating poison. So yeah, I should have managed this fight a lot better than I actually did, but it's all good. Go for the Dex there. I could have gone for some heavies there. I definitely should have gone for heavies there. I just messed this fight up a lot, but it's fine, because Dazzler is just going to do enough damage once I get my SP1 and SP2 going. So, SP1 here, I'm going to bait his SP1 now, and then I'm going to manage the spacing correctly, and then we just dash in. He's going to gain an Arcade token, but that's fine with me, because we had the Falter opening, which felt pretty good. So, here I need to bait a heavy. I should have countered it. I should have countered his heavy there, but I do it there instead. And then go for the SP2. It's unblockable. He has no Arcade tokens, and then it just wipes him out. So, there we go. That's a fun little video. Another tech defender I almost wanted to get in this video, but I couldn't, was Shocker. I think she could definitely take Shocker pretty easily as well. Didn't have the chance, but that's one I could add to the list if I wanted. And of course, this video is only just for fun anyway. Like, I'm not going to encourage you to like use Dazzler over like most Cosmic champs for these tech defenders. It's just to show off the versatility and the damage output of this champion, and just the amount of different matchups that she can take and how strong she is. So, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you enjoyed this type of video where I just fight out of class options just because I can, do comment below, because there could be a few more characters I could do this type of thing on. After all, this is only my third time doing it, right? So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.